Mafia hack tool developed by Machine 1337. This tool creates Payload for Linux, Windows, Android, and Mac, Apple iOS. How to install and use it? Let's jump right in.
Interpreter, a specialized payload that operates via an advanced command and control interface, providing an interactive shell, file system access, and many other features. Reverse shell. The payload connects back to the attacker's machine, allowing the attacker to control the target system. Bind shell. The payload listens on a specified port on the target machine, allowing the attacker to connect to it. HTTP and HTTPS. The reverse shell communication happens over HTTP or HTTPS protocols, which can help bypass firewalls and IDS intrusion detection system, or IPS intrusion prevention system.
x86 or x64 indicates the architecture of the target system, either 32-bit of x86 or 64-bit of x64. These payloads are used for different purposes, depending on the scenario and the target environment. Now, let's go back to the main menu and explore other choices. Let's do option 4, Android. Normal Android package, kit payload, or APK. The process involves using a tool like Metasploit to generate a malicious APK file. This APK contains the payload, which when installed on an Android device, grants control over the device to the attacker. Common payload types include reverse shells and meterpreter sessions. Infecting a real APK. This process involves taking a legitimate APK file and injecting it with the malicious payload. This is done to make the malicious app look like a genuine app. Now, let's go back to the main menu and explore other choices. Option 1. Create a meterpreter payload for 32-bit Windows that creates a reverse shell over TCP connection. Lhost or localhost is the IP address of your Kali Linux machine. This is the address that the target victim machine will connect back to. Port 80, because it is default port for HTTP traffic, which is common and open. Because of its widespread use, this port is typically open on firewalls and allowed through security policies, making it a convenient choice for communication. The payload saved as target.exe. You need to deliver the generated payload onto the target system. This can be done in various ways, by social engineering or embedding in legitimate software, then send to the target. Ethical considerations. Remember that these actions are illegal and unethical. Without proper authorization, always ensure you have explicit permission from the target or are conducting these activities within a legal and controlled environment, such as during a penetration test for a client. Unauthorized use of these techniques can lead to severe legal consequences. We need to set up a listener on the Kali Linux machine using Metasploit to wait for the payload to connect back to our machine. Open Metasploit console and configure the multi-handler module. When the target interacts with the payload, once the payload is executed on the target, it establishes a reverse TCP connection back to your listener, and you receive a meter predator session. When you have a meter predator session, you have access to a wide range of commands and features, including system info, command shell, screenshot, webcam, and more.